Hi everybody, it's Norma, and it is time for what I am burning now in the month of May. I'm going to try to get through this video as quickly as I can because I've been home all weekend with a pretty bad cold and I've been prone to intense coughing fits, although they seem to have subsided a little bit today. So I've been home, I've been able to burn my candles. Honestly, I can't enjoy them that much because I can't smell too much, but every once in a while I get a whiff of something here or there. What I am burning here is Voluspa Champagne Rose, and this is a candle that I got last summer, and I burnt it then. I actually think I burnt a small one, and then this is the Grand Mason jar. As you can see, it's quite large. And I had saved a little bit to burn for this spring. And I'm really glad I did that because when I was burning it last year, I had it actually on the dresser in my main bedroom, which is, a larger room than the bathroom. And I really couldn't smell it. I was having such a hard time, and I was so disappointed because it's a beautiful scent. It's a, it's a fruity floral, obviously. But to me, it's not like a strong champagne note. It's not a strong rose note. It's just like a sweet blend of both. And I love rose scents, but sometimes rose candles can just be so heavy that they can give you a headache. Even me, even though I love florals and I love rose scents, they can sometimes be headache inducing. This doesn't do it. It's just a sweet mix of, the champagne and the rose notes. Perfect for spring. It's a beautiful scent that you could like burn all summer, really, I think. And I'm actually able to smell it. Even though I got a cold, I am able to smell it. So I don't know if, the oils just kind of sank to the bottom while the candle's been sitting around for a year. I don't understand it, but it smells beautifully. It is scenting my bathroom and actually spilling out into my bedroom. And I like it enough that it is definitely going to be on my repurchase list whenever I make another candle haul from Voluspa. Which right now, I'm not doing too much hauling. I'm trying to be good, people. Yes, I am. And over here, I have votives in Yankee Candles, Red Rose. This is a discontinued scent. And when I was picking my candles for this month, obviously I was going to go floral. But I was having a really hard time choosing which candles to burn. And I've kind of gone through, a few different ones here, there, trying them in different locations. And this is just where I ended up today because, some I finished, some I might have moved to another location. But honestly, the main driving factor for my choice was just candles that I could easily access. When I went on my trip to Egypt, I had to do some organization and do some hiding of candles and stuff because I was having, people come over to watch my cats. And I did a pretty good job of hiding because I can't find some things, and it's like I kind of know where they are, but it's just going to be too much work to try to get to them. So it's like, okay, whatever I can find and get my hands on quickly, they're out in the open, that's what I'm going to burn first. So I have votives in Red Rose, despite the fact that I know I have votives in fresh cut roses, which would go better with my next candle, but it's rose, it works, and the red is really beautiful, even though it doesn't match my lavender and white color scheme that I have going on right now. I don't care. It's all good. So over here, I have Yankee Candle Roses of Cliff Walk. In my candle group on Facebook, every month we do what we call Candle Roulette, and the Roulette candle of the month was a pink floral. So I picked Roses of Cliff Walk along with another candle that you will see. And again, I have votives in Yankee Candle Red Rose. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, I love Roses of Cliff Walk. The label is beautiful. It's a salty rose scent, and it's been doing fairly well. I do have to kind of keep my eye on the wick. When I first lit it, it wasn't super long, but it was like, shooting straight up through my alumina lid. And when I see that, it's like, okay, I know this candle is going to be one that I have to be really careful and pay attention to the wick because it could go crazy. So I do have to keep the wick really short, which means it takes a long time to pull out. But this weekend it hasn't really been a big issue for me because I've been home. But as you can see, it's been going for a while and it still hasn't pulled out all the way. Now over here, oh, I didn't put any tea lights in there. I had something else going on in these hurricanes, but I was just like getting kind of tired of it. I had Bath and Body Works Snap Peas, I think that's what it's called, or Garden Snap Peas, Snap Garden Peas. It was a candle that came out like 3 or 4 years ago, and I had some little 1-wick candles, and I swear they were out throwing anything else. That's all I could smell with those Snap Peas. And even though it was a garden fresh scent, it was more vegetal versus floral, and it just wasn't what I wanted. So I was scrambling this afternoon trying to find something else to put here. I actually have some Pure Radiance candles in Rose Amber that I wanted to put in here, but like I said, I did hide some things fairly well, and it was just, you know, I'm sick, I'm not feeling good, I've been napping on and off all day. It's like, it's just not worth the effort of moving a few things around to access them. So I had some Sahara Sun. These are World Journey candles, and basically the Yankee Candle World Journey Sahara Sun is a dupe for their Napa Valley Sun, which is, of course, one of my favorite scents. So it's like, well, you know, I've never paired Napa Valley Sun with a rose scent before, so I'll give it a shot. And basically, Napa Valley Sun is like an amber vanilla scent with like a hint of floral. So we'll see. You know, right now I can't smell too much. I do smell a little bit of the Napa Valley Sun more than the Roses of Cliff Walk, however, because I do have a second one going. And of course, these are 2 wicks paraffin wax. So the throw has historically been pretty good for me with Sahara Sun or the traditional 1-wick Napa Valley Sun. Now, one thing I found out, though, which is another reason why I chose the Sahara Sun to burn, I'm kind of finding that my World Journey candles, which are probably like some of my oldest Yankee candles that I have, are starting to lose their scent. There's been some where I've lit up and I can't smell anything, or I've been smelling that petroleum smell, and then I'll throw them in the crock and I'm not getting anything from them. So it's like, it hasn't happened to all of them, but it's happened to some of them. I think Hawaiian Lei was a prime example of where it really started to smell like petroleum grease versus, you know, a beautiful floral candle. So I've noticed it with some of them. I was kind of getting a little bit of that when I sniffed this on cold. Hopefully once my cold clears up, I can smell it better. I can tell you if it actually smells more like, you know, Napa Valley Sun, or if it's getting old. But right now, it's beautiful yellow wax. It's, you know, just illuminating my hurricane beautiful. So I'm enjoying it for the ambience right now. We'll see how the scent actually does once my cold dissipates. We are skipping my computer room because Gypsy is in there. That's her safe room, so I can no longer burn candles in there right now. So in my bathroom, I have Henri Bendel Velvet Oud. I originally had this going in my bathroom where I now have the Voluspa Champagne Rose going. But this is so strong, I can't burn it in my bedroom or bathroom over there because that bathroom actually has a pretty good throw. Like whatever I burn in there, when I'm sitting in bed in the morning, that's what I smell the most, even more than what I had burning on my dresser. And this candle is so strong, it was literally like choking me out. And, you know, of course, I didn't realize at the time I had a cold going, which might have been, you know, just irritating more than normal. But it was like, I can't have this candle in my room. I have to move it. So I moved it in here. And here it's fine because I don't use this bathroom a lot. I mean, I do. I go in and out of it, but I walk by it. But I'm not like sitting here for a long period of time where the scent just permeates my senses. I've burnt this numerous times. You know, it is, you know, a retired scent. So I don't know if you can find it again, although every once in a while it does seem to pop up But yeah, one of my favorites, and it's probably one of the strongest candles I own. Then over here on my stove, I'm actually cooking dinner. I have some chicken roasting in the oven. I have Bath and Body Works Lavender Marshmallow, and I think I was burning this when I did my last What I'm Burning Now video, which would have been in February, because I did not do one in March or April. I believe I skipped March and April. So you're going to see the same decor I had going on in February. I haven't changed anything, but I will be changing things up for, you know, the summer. So yeah, I'm excited to get my mermaids out again. But for now, it's basically what I had going on in February. No fabulous decor video today, sorry. Okay, so over here, I have Yankee Candle Lilac Blossom going. I have it going on in both hurricanes. This is the Harmony set. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I know they came out with a collection this spring that was very similar. And honest to God, people, I have not been in a Yankee Candle store, I don't think once this year. Maybe once around semi-annual sale, probably. But I just haven't, one, had the desire, but I haven't been able to go. And I actually let 2 vouchers expire, even though I intended to use them. I mean, I need tea lights, I need, you know, a few other things here and there. You know, I wanted to look at the spring accessories. Will I make it for semi-annual sale? Maybe. I don't know. It's just been, you know, just crazy. My life has been so hectic lately, you know, with my unexpected trip, you know, a cat, my mom being sick. It's just been one thing after the other after the other. So I do have tea lights going in Kringle Lilac Blossom. And this is a holder that I picked up when I was in Egypt. It's an alabaster holder that only will hold an unscented tea light from Yankee Candle in a metal cup. It will only hold that size. It won't hold their regular tea lights, which I'm really disappointed about. I wish I now sprung for a larger holder, but you know, at the time I was worried about weight restrictions with my luggage. So basically we have Yankee Candle Lilac Blossom and the tea lights in Kringle Candles Lilac Blossom. My lilac blossoms have been doing okay, you know, because I haven't been home a lot. I did have a little bit of tunneling issue just because of lack of proper burn time. So yesterday I just scraped out the extra wax along the side. I don't know if you can see it. And it's been doing much better since then. I lit this candle probably about an hour and a half ago. I had it going all day and it had pulled out and the flames were getting high, so it's like I gotta trim it because I got a few more hours left in my evening, because hopefully today I'm not gonna fall asleep at like 6, 7 o'clock like I've been doing all week. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock now, so I think I'll be good till at least 7. Okay, and over here I have a Kringle candle in, I think this is French Lavender. And I could have sworn I had a lilac blossom, and which was, you know, when I originally set this up earlier in the month, I was just going to do lilac blossom in here, but I could not find my lilac blossom candle, so I might have burnt it last year. I didn't think I had, or I just can't find it, but whatever. And I also thought I had votives in Yankee Candle Lilac Blossom, but I just didn't feel like going on a hunt for them. So it's like, whatever I can find, easy access, that's what I'm going to use. And so this just had a beautiful purple label, because I was originally had just all purple candles. And I had votives in Yankee Candle Honey Blossom last week, but I ran out of them, so now I have votives in Yankee Candle Pink Sands. And yes, why don't we just give that a spin? Because we can. And over here I have a Colonial Candle. This is in the scent Sunshine and Daisies. I'm not sure if this scent is still available or not. I haven't checked the website recently to see if it is. I thought it was still available, or at least on clearance. It's okay. I mean, it's a pretty scent. It's like a green floral, but to me it's really light. So it's not remarkable. It doesn't really stand out to me in any way. Like, I love their Southern Magnolia. I love their Grapefruit Hibiscus Candle. To me, this is just unforgettable. It's pretty. It's yellow wax. Let me see if I can turn it around so you can see the label. Okay, there you go. The label's very pretty, although in my neck of the woods, daffodils and daisies don't bloom at the same time, but that's neither here or there. To me, like I said, it's just kind of a, unforgettable scent, but it's pretty yellow wax. I love yellow wax burning. I just think it's so bright and cheerful, and it glows a lot. White wax being number one, and then I'd have a real hard time trying to decide whether I like peach color wax or yellow next, because I think both colors are just gorgeous burning. Okay, nothing too exciting going on here. I actually have some scented filled votives, again unscented votives from Colonial Candle. I thought I had used all of mine up, but I found another pack, so I was real excited about that. But it's unscented. And then once again, I have votives in Yankee Candles Pink Sands, and same thing on the other side, just the unscented filled votive. And my other stuff hasn't turned on yet because it's too early. And on my coffee table, I have Bath & Body Works Amsterdam. This is, I believe it's Tulips and Windmills is the full name. This is actually my second one I burnt this month. I finished one, so I've started the second one. And this one is a strong green floral. I actually really like the scent, and I can only burn it in this room, however, because it is really strong. It's one of those florals that, if you're in a smaller room, could potentially choke you out. And while I like my florals, I don't like to be choked out. So in this room, it's a good strength. And then once again, I have votives in Pink Sands, and then I have Daylight in Kringle's Peony. So basically that's what I have going on now in the month of May. Finally, the weather's warmed up. We did have snow in the last week of April, which was crazy. But I think we can safely say winter is over. The grass is green, the flowers are coming out, the leaves are out on the tree, and summer's coming, people. Next weekend is Labor Day weekend, so yeah, summer is here, and I will be doing a total rescape because I've had this stuff out since February, and I'm ready to move on and change it up. So there you guys have it. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.